Hi, Dave Shields back with you. On the first video, I shared my story with you and why I'm so passionate about retirement planning. On today's video, I'm going to walk you through the true impact of losses in a market-based portfolio. You know, over the years, I've known many clients who have lost money in the market. As a matter of fact, about 15 years ago, I lost a significant sum of money that I invested in a company that suddenly went bankrupt. The lure of the market is so tempting. Everywhere you turn, TV, radio, magazines, the media constantly hypes up the attractiveness of investing in stocks, bonds, mutual funds. You and I know is true. One phrase that I hear constantly as it pertains to the market is this: just wait, it'll come back. Well, sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. In my case, I waited for a company that was once on top of its industry to bounce back. Unfortunately, it never did. In fact, I waited to the very bitter end when the company's stock became 100% worthless and I had lost every penny of my investment. Sometimes waiting is not the best strategy. Another phrase I hear is this: it's only a paper loss. Well, that's a good one. If you receive your quarterly statement and your portfolio dropped by 10%, don't worry, it's only a paper loss. In other words, if you don't sell it, somehow you haven't lost it. Instead, you're encouraged to just wait, it'll come back. On the other hand, if you see a 10% increase in your statement value, is that only a paper gain? One of the biggest areas of misunderstandings from the average investor relates to the above phrases. But let's take a moment to really understand why these statements may not be so accurate. I'm going to show you some things on the whiteboard. For example, let's say that I invest $100,000 in the latest, greatest mutual fund that Wall Street has to offer. Suddenly, we got a significant downturn in the market, and I lose 40% of my value. What's my value? Well, it's easy. I lost 40%, so now I have $60,000. Keep in mind, it's only a paper loss unless I sell it. But on top of my 40% loss, management fees are also deducted at 3%. So now I lose another $1,800, leaving me with $58,200. Now, the next year, we have a complete market turnaround and a stellar year with 40% growth. That's great, right? My account value should be back to nearly what I started with. Wrong. If you do the math, if your $58,200 grows by 40%, you will actually have $81,480. But wait, don't forget management fees of $2,444. And that brings our total balance down to $79,036. It's still a far cry from the original $100,000 that we started with. You see, most people don't understand the true impact of market-based portfolio losses. And if you're in retirement and you're taking income from these types of investments, you're even more at risk. In situations like this, you could easily find yourself running out of money in retirement. And you know what that means, right? Time to go back to work. Don't let this happen to you. Get retired and stay retired. It all starts with a plan, and your plan starts with a phone call. As I've said before, at Wealth Planners, we work with business owners, families, and individuals anywhere in the country, and we'll gladly set aside 30 minutes to have a private call with you. We find that this phone call is helpful for you and I to discover a little bit more about each other. We certainly will not try to sell you anything, and there's no obligation on your part. Think of this private phone call as a way to see if we're a good fit for each other, a complimentary consultation. So here's what you need to do next. For your convenience, I've included a button directly below this video. If you click on it now, you'll be taken to a short form that you need to fill out. It's just enough information to give us a clear picture of how Wealth Planners can be of a service to you, and there's no time wasted during our initial call. For those of you that would rather call, I've included our 800 number below. The form will take you no more than 5 minutes to fill out, so go ahead and click on it now, and we'll talk to you very soon. Or call us today and take the first steps towards building a solid retirement plan. You have my word that our focus will be the safety and security for you and your family. Thank you for allowing me to tell you more about Wealth Planners of America, and have a great day.